Hey guys, how are you? Andy Sukhu, founder and CEO of Y2K Credit Solutions, here for another edition of What Now? What Now? Alright, so listen guys, a lot of you guys finished our program, and if you've been following us for the last couple months, you've noticed a lot of our clients been leaving our office with 700, 750, 800 credit scores, right? You've been seeing that, it's been on social media. And a lot of you guys ask, the perks of having good credit, what can you do? And you know, I have a bulletin. It's like 7 bulletins that is very important, the benefits of having good credit. And honestly, you end back up in a situation where you have bad credit, it can cost you a lot more, right? So let's dive into the perks of having good credit. I'll try to explain each of them for you, 2 to 3 minutes, so you understand it. But these are things you want to keep in the front of your head when you have credit card, and you want to make sure you manage it properly, maintain it properly, respect the relationship you have with the banks, because you don't want to burn relationships with them. You don't want to lose the perks, because then you're stuck going back to these subprime credit cards. You came out of the situation, it was a struggle, it got costly, but you honored your obligation, and now you're back at the start line, and you want to make sure you maintain it, don't end up in this situation. So these are very important tips I want you guys to pay attention to and follow, and the perks of having good credit and good credit score, right? So let's dive into this right now. First one, better chance of credit approval. How many of you guys have tried to apply for like a Chase credit card, you got denied? But you got approved for a Credit One credit card. With a 750 plus credit score, you can apply for anything in the prime credit card world, because now you're eligible for it. Your credit score shows that you're responsible, you're paying things on time. And other banks are giving you credit cards, other prime banks. So one of the big things is better credit approvals from better credit companies, right? Second one, save on interest. Interest is a big thing. We're always trying to save on interest, right? And one thing a lot of clients don't know is that you can negotiate your interest with your credit card. Not all credit card company does it. The subprime ones do not do that. And when I say subprime, I'm talking about Capital One, Credit One, First Premier, Merrick Bank, Bank of Missouri, and the list goes on. These companies are in the business of charging high interest. That's how they make their money. When you get over to the prime credit cards, such as American Express Blue, let me be clear about that. The clear card, the blue clear, right? Not the charge cards. Chase, anything in the Chase line, City line, Discover, Barclay. Once you have a high credit score, and these cards start you off at about 7%, 7 to 9% interest rate. After a year of building history with them, paying on time, having a good relationship with your bank, and respecting the relationship you have with them, once your score goes higher and you have that established, you can negotiate your rates. You can say, hey, do you have any promo rates? Can you give me 12 months of no interest? That's very valuable, because now you can balance transfer some payments over that you have from another credit card and pay it off with no interest. Very, very important point. Low monthly payments, and this applies to auto loans, mortgages, student loans, personal loans. The higher the score is, the lower the interest rate is. That means the lower your payments are gonna be. So lower payments is a big thing, especially in the car industry. Everyone is looking for a vehicle. Everyone's trying to buy a car. You try to go into these dealers, and your scores. A lot of consumers don't know what their credit scores are. First off, and you look at Credit Karma, and it says, "Oh, your score is 720." You go to the dealer, the score is 620, and your payment is going to be $700 for a Honda Civic. That's insane, right? So it's very important that you know your credit to know your credit score from a valuable source. But lower payments, and that's in the interest and the monthly payments, all right? Qualify for bigger loans. If you go to a credit union, apply for a personal loan, that score, the higher the score is, shows the credit that you're more responsible. They'll be apt to giving you a bigger loan opposed to whatever you're applying for. You have options. The whole goal of having credit and good credit is to have options. Options at your disposal. Not feel like you're tied to certain banks because of your situation. All right? More credit card options, that ties into better credit card approvals. So you have more options, especially in the prime world. The last thing is better terms on loans and credit cards. They may give you 12 months free interest, no payment, 6 months, right? Every credit card company has their own terms and policies and agreements and guidelines, and they offer their own promo programs. So you want to look into that. But the point of this is you want to maintain your credit. It's very imperative that you maintain your credit once you leave our office, because you don't want to have to like run through that whole process of fixing your credit to not be able to qualify and take advantage of these benefits. All right, guys. So this video is going to be on our YouTube channel. Click the link in the bio. If you have any questions, leave a message below. Talk to you soon. Enjoy.